Hello, chat. What's up, gamers? I'm here. Boom. Hello, hello. How are we? Are we alright? Going doing good? I'm finally here. Bit of a later stream for me today, because I was out eating at a restaurant, believe it or not. I figured I'd take my time instead of stressing. It's probably a better way to do things. But yes, hello, I'm here. How are we all feeling? What did you eat? So I had fried potatoes, like thinly sliced, so a fillet of beef, a very specific kind of beef. More of a tougher meat. Most people don't like, and I understand that. It's more gamey, a bit more rich, I guess. And then veggies and sauce. Yeah. Had a good time. It was mostly my uncle and etc. Uncle and my dad were out to eat. It was a good time. Had a nice time. But now I'm here. Hello. What have I missed? Had a bit of a hiatus yesterday and sat in Discord instead. But I figured we'd do a bit of a stream today. I figure watching Invincible for announcement. Oh, it's fair. And there I am ruining everything, Carl. Oh no. All 4 episodes. Were they good? What's your thoughts so far? Got any first impression? Okay if you don't. I'm gonna watch it anyway. Nice exploration of world-shattering trauma. Yeah. Invincible can be kind of heavy. Bit of a heavy show. Anyway. I know not a lot of people are here yet, so I'll wait a little before I start talking about certain things. I do have a couple of things to announce. Well, not really important announcements. More of a soft announcement. Hello. Eno where? Eno here.
Nerdy Nilo the lab which says Eno where?
Eno here. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, couple of things to announce, like I said. Number 1. Oh, now you're here. Yeah, well. You were complaining, so I figured, hey, I'd show up, right? Double shifts of being normal work and working on an apartment. Ooh. Do you get paid for that? You should get paid for that. It feels like you should get paid for that. You're doing manual labor. Alright. I may as well talk about it now. I have fixed... You getting a Switch 2 out of this, or is that what you're doing it? Sorry, I got sidetracked now. I'm interested now. Let me check out how the tracking is. Well, we're at. It's flickering a little. It's losing me when I look to. See if I can fix that somehow. Let me try. See if we can get that to 100 without flickering. It does that sometimes. I haven't figured out fully what it is yet. I did warn people that this isn't made for iPhones. 15 FPS tracking? No. Well, the camera is at 50 FPS. There's nothing I can do about that. That's nothing I can do about this. The unfortunately, the webcam will do 15. There's very little I can do about that. The webcam will track things in real time pretty high, but as soon as you start applying things to it, it loses a lot of its oomph. So, in my experience, that's what it is. Yeah, webcams only track visual as is. Yes. And they're not very good at it, Emil. But it does the things it needs to do. Like if I zoom in for you. Let me zoom in. Alright. If you look at my face, it does what it needs to do. It's just not great. That's the problem. Eventually, it will be better. I'll get an iPhone. We're almost there now. We are at 50%, I think. We're almost 60. I updated it the other day. So, should be pretty good. But yeah, like I said, I had a couple of things to say. Number one, I can move my model now with buttons and toggles, which is pretty nice. It's easier for me to manage the stream this way. I've also added head pads and bonks. They are now in. Should be working. Can't confirm that. Should be working. Those two are working now. Hopefully. I've added the ear toggles. They should be working. I've added a 10-minute cooldown on each one of them, because the ears will last, well, I think 5-minute cooldown actually. Because the ears will last a rough amount of time. They will last around 5 minutes, I think. And the toggle should be around 5 minutes, well, roughly. Give or take. So if you want to spam cat ears permanently, you should be able to. If you can't, I'll fix it. Like I said, I think you should be able to without a problem. I have not fully checked that, but it should be alright. It took a while to do. It was not, because I have two models technically, and they don't necessarily talk to each other that well. Any changes I make them one model don't transfer to the other. Let me see if I can look at, I don't know, all gears. Yeah, 100 seconds. Could be good. That's 10 minutes. Yeah. But yeah, be accurate. Like I said, this means you can technically give me cat ears permanently, and that should be all right. Anyway, today we're gonna be playing Path of Exile again. I know I said I was gonna let chat choose, but I think it's better if I just dedicate an entire stream. I think it's just better if I do that. Just go in like that. Yeah. I will also be using my own music this time. Because Path of Exile music, it's body for me. For my taste, anyway. Let me see if I can find some music to actually use. We did get a League one we can use. There you go. That should be alright. I'm just gonna hop into it because we're already late, kinda, so. Right, I'm gonna hop in. See, that's how fast it is now. See the difference? Before it takes me a second, but now it's just so quick. Right, I'm gonna put my tail down for now. It's so much faster. Let's see if the volume is alright. Yeah, volume's a bit loud. Fix it. About there, I'd say. Bit lower. Maybe there. We'll see. Anyway. I'm just gonna vibe today. I don't really feel like doing much. Should be a good time regardless. You're wondering what kind of build I'm playing? I don't know. Like a frost quarterstaff thing. Don't even know if it's gonna be very good or not, to be honest, but whatever. It'll be fine. Shatter all enemies. Yes. I'm going to try. The damage is respectable, so I'm happy, but we'll see. Anyway, what are you guys' plans for today, if any? Or tomorrow, even. Probably better. My plans are simple. I'm going to do laundry. Figure out food. Yeah, the big one. Laundry, food, and then I'm gonna probably do some workout. Because Monday I'm not sure what we're doing at work, so I'll have to maintain myself a little. Might should do some cleaning too. I don't know. We'll see. And then I'll stream. That's the plan. My plan anyway. Yep. Doing it. Either that or hang out with people. We'll see. Well, after stream, watch at least one more episode of Invincible. Tomorrow I'll be trying to watch more while helping them able to rubble. Okay. So the point of this build is hopefully I can like dodge most things. If I can't dodge most things, then hopefully I kill them before they kill me. I don't have any real defenses on this character. Like, I mean, sure, this has like some block or whatever, but usually anyway. But it's still going to be quite spotty. But hopefully we can do something. You're helping giving nutrients back to that lifeless ground. True. I'm even preserving the enemies with ice before I kill them. Max mana. We need evasion and energy shield on most things. All things, let's be honest. I don't think there is any armor for me. Evasion, energy, 50. No. He has some spirit, which, I mean, that's kind of pog. And maybe I'll use it. Why not? May as well, right? Doesn't harm anyone. Got some evasion energy shield for later, though. Spirit. Yeah. That's the upgrade night. Later at 33, then. The rest I don't know. Like the staffs, I have nothing. Rings, I have very little. Yep. I'm kind of try in that regard. We'll do our best. This game is very, very hard now. Casual players, anyway. And yes, despite having 4,000 plus hours in Path of Exile 1 and 300 something in this, I'm actually sure. I haven't Path of Exile. Yeah, about 300. I am still a... Trust me. The cat thing isn't a meme. Crying cat thing. It is the most accurate thing about this game. Like, if you want to scare people that love Pal World, all you have to do is this. This is like a jump scare to them. Ooh, a lot of enemies. So I have very little AoE, honestly. I have like that one, the slam, hard to aim. Like, I cannot stand still and do it. Like, it will go a distance no matter what I do. So I can either make it go far or try and like keep it grounded, but it's very difficult. Well, I tend to like hop around with it like this. To hit half of the enemy pack. I don't have any alternatives yet. I'll get some later. If you look at this, like Storm Wave is level 22 and I'm almost there, so I can use Storm Wave and I can try Wave of Frost. They're similar, I believe. Ice and Lightning, and I have a build for either or. So no matter what I pick, really, whatever I feel is better, I can switch to like build to Lightning or Ice. Doesn't really matter. So I can also do both. The build does support that. It would just mean I have to do some other stuff later, but that's okay. We're doing alright. This build is doing alright. Like, it's hitting hard and it's reasonably fast. That skill tree is more than some economic, economics. Yes. Yes, it is. That's not everything either. I mean, I'm sure you've heard this before, right? You've heard wide as an ocean, deep as a deep as a puddle, but wide as an ocean. You've heard this, right? It's like shallow, but really, really like wide, so it covers a lot of things, but not very deeply. Well, Path of Exile is the opposite of that in both regards. It is wide as an ocean and deep as one. It doesn't really let up, honestly, so. Right. This boss is a good try, good gauge for how strong I am. If I can beat him comfortably without having to do too much, that's a good gauge on how strong I am, survivability and damage-wise. Riveting gameplay, I know. Dodging is for pussies. So he should get angry now and do his wind thing, which is the end of the fight. Or soon, at least. Yeah, there is. Alright, this build is pretty strong, honestly. So you buy 100 potions? Yeah, pretty much. This game doesn't work like that, though. This game has attrition gameplay. And the attrition gameplay is quite interesting. He did it. Identify some items and sell while we're here. I do have one staff. This level to all skill is not good enough. These two can be good enough. I wouldn't necessarily say the fire one is good enough. Well, I mean, maybe. So the way you check this, I'll teach you. So it has one affix, right? So it's got one blue thing. If I put this on, it's gonna get two of them. Now, if it gets something like cold damage, like I have, or something similar, then it would be good. So this one's trash. That one's trash, right? So that's how you sort of check. Like, in order to build an item, you kind of want it to be good as you start building, rather than YOLO, like, random. Alright, we got a skill gem. I'm gonna be going into the gems here. We need two of these. So Storm Wave and Wave of Frost are both gonna be what I'm gonna be using for AoE, hopefully. I don't know if this build will work, by the way. I have no idea. But we'll find out, won't we? So we have a Theft of Ivory and all this now. And at level 22, I believe I can maybe... I don't think we're strong enough yet to do Trial of Secamus. We can go check. Because there's still Barbala the Trader. I didn't do this one yet. The reason I didn't do it yet is because I can't do it anyway yet. I need this level here. So, but we can go and find her at least. What does that room do? Remember? Strength. One of the new things they added. Right, I should be a bit stronger here because it's a lower level area. Not by much, but by little. Like the area I was in earlier, when I started the stream, that was the area before this one. Or after this one. So, I should still be in sort of danger, but not by too much. Never mind. Apparently I was wrong. I died. I got a low level staff as well. Or whatever. I need to pay more attention. Quite clearly. Sometimes you get got, and I got. It is what it is. Go right and find it. The Herald of Ice is really satisfying, I won't lie. It's also safer to play Ice than it is to play Lightning. Lightning is damage. Ice is safety. So we'll see a little what the affixes give me. Don't like these spiders, they hurt. Should get a level soon, which will allow me to actually start using some of the other skills and get rid of this thing. Right. I hear Herald of Blank. There's Autofilter Herald of Darkness. Yeah. Alright, let's see. We got Storm Wave and we've got Wave of Frost. So both of these are interesting. This is Wave of Frost. So it might be harder to play with, and it's a wave, not a projectile. So it does its thing, and it can be a bit tricky to play with. Because you kind of have to like do this, basically, and like sort of play it like this. And for now it does low damage, but I haven't really put anything into it. But it does count as freezing. And you have this thing, which is a lot better. You can do better with this, because this is a projectile. Well, it's a projection at least. So it has AoE, kind of. Now, to what degree, I'm not sure. You can kind of like sweep through enemies like this, and it's like, I wouldn't say it's easy, but it does a fuck ton of damage because it is narrow. If you look at my melee attacks, it's 500 roughly. This one is at 200 off. That's roughly where we want to be. So, you can see like it does do good damage. Obviously, I'm still like tuned into ice and everything, and it's like that's doing a lot of heavy lifting. I'm not sure, because it is melee AoE lightning, and it is harder to make this wider so that it can actually hit things. If we can make it wide, then that would be amazing, of course. But I will check on what we can do here. Because we want to use this to clear enemies out. We want to use it to go from point A to point B quickly. So area does seem to work on it. That's great. We like that. We do have an area here, I believe. Where is it? Where is Fist of War? So it can go into... I'm not going to use that anymore. It's very likely I'm going to be going lightning, right? Because this is just easier to... So that is now pretty wide. Here. I don't really know what else to put on Stormweave. Like, it's not a spell, so that will be harder. Not a travel skill. We might have to Google to see if I can pull out some magic here. Storm Wave. Best for jump. I don't know what people would use for this. So people are using something called Upheaval. It's a level 3. So, additional fissures. Is this a fissure? It might be. Alright, so people are also using something called Ambush. Critical chance against enemies with full life. That can be good, because I will be using a crit build. Maybe we do this. But also, my staff attack, my single target might be... Actually, no, because single target is boss damage. Boss damage doesn't do... Right, so this is a contender. also called something called primal armament. What does that do? Alright, that one is going on it no matter what. But what else? Yo, people are like doing martial tempo, but I don't want to use this for single target. Coursing current. What does coursing current do? There's shock. Damn. Oh. Another one that people are using. Obviously ambush, right? I might do that now. I might actually use this. This might actually be good. It's not going to show you any damage increase, but that's okay. We don't really need that. So we need to get out a Herald Vice. We're still going to use Herald Vice, by the way. Because I'll show you. So in here, there's this thing. Which does extra cold damage for free. Which basically means I'll be dealing cold damage. If I also split my damage between lightning and ice, I can actually abuse this pretty heavily with this thing. This is the damage from different things. So we can actually make some fun out of this by using ice and thunder. I will probably still be doing that. And let me look at the build real quick. I do have it up here somewhere. There it is. I know like a lot of this stuff I'm talking about now is like voodoo speak to a lot of people. But that is okay. All you have to know is that this will mean numbers go brr. That's what you need to know. That's what this does. Numbers go brr. That's what we're trying to achieve. And the only thing I can do is a trigger spell 13. You put that in this, like, boost the damage a little. Right. Like I said, a lot of this stuff is going to be voodoo to a lot of you people, but that's okay. All you need to know is that I'm trying to craft this build to the best of my ability. And we did get a fire ring here, and I do like that. We can actually try and make this something. Evasion and what? Mana region. Not bad, because our fire is bad. Like, we need to replace this ring, unfortunately. Because we can't be in the red. I'm trying to not be in the red. That's bad. Alright, so the plan now is to get a Herald of Lightning. Where is it? Where is it? Gems a Herald. You don't have one. Makes sense. Okay. Get a Herald here instead. We need more decks for Herald of Thunder. That makes sense. I'll put this down here for now. We are traveling in the tree here, so I'm not concerned with it. I think we can actually get rid of some stuff here. Hello, Prey. We'll refund this here. And we switch this to Dex. And this to Dex. I should still be alright gear-wise, because I'm not using anything that will require a lot of that. I think I'm okay. So Dex, Herald should be alright. They're not getting close. Gonna dump another Dex room here. Like this. That will bump us up even further. We are now very, very close to be able to use this thing. Yes, we are extremely close. Now, if I can find a Dex thing in the rune section, I can. What we have to do now is we have to grab this thing, and we have to, like, bonk this on that. Go to the runes again, and get Dex, and put that in here. Give us Dex, which will then allow me to use this thing. Herald of Thunder. I put that in now. Now, the interesting part here is Stormweaver is now this much. If I remove this, nothing much will happen, because it only triggers when you kill things. For now. Herald of Thunder is similar. But I will be using lightning now, and since that's the case, a lot of this stuff has to be flowing correctly. So we need infusion now. Lightning infusion, there it is. And I need to put that on and hope it doesn't decrease my damage. It does. Because of the staff, it has a bunch of cold damage on it. We're okay with that for now. Could play around here, but I'm not gonna. Instead, I will just put everything in. Let's see. I'll keep the lightning infusion mode. Same with the ring. Now, we are now doing alright. Wave of Frost. We can actually remove that now for the time being. I'll keep the Herald of Ice here. I don't know if there's a Herald of Fire. I don't think I'll be using fire. There's a chance I will. If I have an extra 60, whatever the fuck, 30 I think it is, maybe, spirit, then I'll use it. Otherwise, no. But, yeah. For now, this will be okay. Okay, so Stormweave is now going to be my main skill here. I don't know how effective it will be. We'll have to find out now. Let's see how bad it is. Alright, it's not bad. So the area of effect could be better. But I don't know. I think we'll stick with this. Because there is other skills. But for now, I think this is good enough. This gives me a long-range clear that I can use for ranged purposes as well as melee. Hopefully, I managed to our damage up, even though we're switching elements back and forth. It's very, very effective on tightly packed enemies. But I think this might be the only lightning skill that I know of that staff has. This will be a pretty good test. Okay, let's do normal damage and see how this goes. Goes for an air. What are the odds of that? I'll just have to eat some attacks here. She's very accurate, by the way, so she'll hit most things. This is why I'm taking so much damage. Can't dodge, that's fine. Alright, that did a lot of damage. If you look at my build, really, like, all I'm doing, like, I've got some ice here, right? Cool. I can switch that to shock, which I probably will, let's be honest, because we're doing lightning now. But if I show you here, if I go and click this, like right now we are here, right? So we got Wave of Frost, Storm Wave. Everything after this point, none of it really goes into either or. You got Shattering Palm. I mean, sure. But none of them sort of go into either or. I don't really know what this is. Might try this one. But regardless, even if I try this one or not, we're still in lightning territory. So, I think it's time to do the transition from cold to lightning. Like, I'll show you something. So, this build, right? It doesn't really care if you use lightning, like quarterstaffs, spear, a mace. It doesn't really care. All it cares about is ice or lightning. So if I can achieve either of those two somehow, it doesn't matter which one I lean to. It has to be melee though. Do we have anything good here? Maybe got shield. Maybe that would be. Huh. Got a bit of mana frost potential. Armor and a shield. That can be good, actually. Throw them in here. Throw the gem in here, and let's see if we can make it. Really well. Alright. We got the trial secondus thing. I'm gonna go talk to him now and I swap the ground. Now, yeah. It might be better. So, right now, 335, right? I could do this, lose a little. Go up here. We won't gain as much, but we will play into shock, and that's important. It's important because I will be doing one of two things. Critting, shocking, or critting, freezing, depending on what build I'm playing. If I'm doing shocking, which I am, it means any shock chance I have, so here, for example, all of these, it will be easier for me to fly things on enemies and trigger certain things in my build, and that is sort of what I'm looking. Yeah. Hopefully I can make something out of this build here. I've got a couple of points I don't know where to put yet. I think that's part of the problem. Like if I show you. I don't quite know where to put some of these points. I have like a couple here. Because I've grabbed some lightning damage and this is fine. There's some crit down here I could go for. There's some ice here that's nice. But I will be mostly leaning between these two. And I don't think there is much here. I think I could technically go into elemental damage. Sort of play into this because I will be doing this. Ice and lightning, I will be doing both of them. Quite extensively. But I'm not sure which one I'll be doing more. I might actually not go cast speed because I don't use casting. I think we'll be happy with no spell damage when I'm wielding a weapon, which I will be doing. And we go for these lightning. I will be shocking, and I will be doing like freezing, and I will probably be doing this all the time. And recently, by the way, means 4 seconds, in case you were not familiar. Basically, these two I'm gonna have all the time permanently. So I might actually do this. Grab this boat here. I think that's what I'm doing, because it makes it easier for me to stack damage. And I'm gonna struggle with that for a while, I think. Because crit damage, which I have a lot. I have a lot of crit nodes. Got a couple here, and it was like here and in here, I believe. Where the fuck? In here. All of these, they have a lot of crit. Crit doesn't scale quickly; it scales slowly, so it won't show me any results for a while. Yeah. I think the play here is for me to snag my way down here for Herald. Because it will take a long time for me to travel here. And if I travel here, I'll be able to grab crit. I can grab like meta skill, and it won't be too far to grab the other meta skill up here I'm also playing with. And I can sort of forego some of the critting for now. I think that's what we're doing, because I don't see another way to do it. But we can probably do Trial Secamas, I think. So I don't know how much how much intelligence I'll need. Because if we look here, if we go in here and we look, whenever you equip a colored gem, let's call it, the requirement for the next color gem is 5 more. I think I should stop around here, because I can get 3 more gems of this kind, 4 maybe even, and I will still be okay. So I think I'm staying here, and I think I'm gonna go Dex now. Dex and Strength. I want to mix it up, because I think I'm done with Int for a while, and right now, if I get 1 more level, I will probably be fine with Dex a while. I think that's what we do. Alright, let's go do Trial Secamas. Wrong place. Is it too early? It might be. Oh, fuck it. There's nothing. What do I want from... Okay. Alright, I think I know what to do. So we'll go and do Theft of Ivory. I think we'll do these 3, and before we do the last boss, we'll jump back and do the Trial of Secamus. I think that's what we're doing. Because it means, because I don't really need a trial for a while. It doesn't do anything. I need trigger gems before I can even think about that. And you don't get those until Act 3, I believe. Bit of a distance in even. And that's, a lot of my build revolves around that. Gonna keep using it for now. Makes it easier to clear out ranged enemies, keeps me safer. It is harder to use it because it's, I wouldn't say it's a narrow line, but it kind of is. We haven't added 5, by the way. Unfortunate, but we do. Not too sure about the skill yet. But we do have another option later. For now, it's an okay skill. Does it crit? It does. Has a decent chance to crit. So does, okay. So ideally, in my like magical world, if I can get crit for about 80%, that would help a lot. Alright. Seems alright. Damage is very, very impressive, though, I will say. I could make it more somehow. Let me see if I can. Because it is gonna be a lot of casts. I'll tell you that much. We go gems and we go scatter maybe. I don't think it'll. No, it won't work on Stone Leaf. I kind of knew it would. Hourglass will work, but that's just damage. Pain won't work. Full Abundance won't work. Cascade won't work. If. Yeah, what will work? We go physical. Because like physical will involve all of this. Stomping ground if it's a travel skill, which it isn't. Plague? Well, it's technically a melee skill. Not a slam skill either. Combo finishers. Not really a combo either. It's definitely not a slam. It is basically just AoE, melee, and lightning. I don't know if there is much I can do with this. Frost Nixel. Ending Doom, Burst and Play. There's Wind Wave. Ah, knockback. There's Expanse, but it gives you a fuck ton long cooldown. I mean, not the worst thing ever, but. I don't really know. I wish it was more to this spell. Wave best. Gems. I don't quite know. Those cravens backstabbed me, deceived me. Never shall I tolerate their crimes again. Now let the hunt begin. Oh, 7,000 souls scared and daunted, such a tale of woe. Not too long ago, this village was a golden scene of. There's mobility. That do. Less movement penalty. That could be useful. And a lot of people use upheaval. I don't get. But maybe this is to play. That might make the clear speed better. Alright, so upheaval is going to be how we use it. So it's probably going to be a skill I'm going to be using for a while then. I don't really know. There's not much else I want here, so dump it in there. It should be okay. Monks don't seem to have that good clear speed until they get items anyway, in my opinion, so maybe this is fine. By the way, the lightning strikes from the sky is the Herald. It's triggering because of shock stuff. Okay, next two. So this build will hopefully do a lot of damage. We got bone pits, but we still have one thing left here, I think. We have to find like some sort of altar or whatever. Alright. We're still dealing a lot of cold damage. I'm happy about that, honestly. Actually hoping I'm done for the day. Well, what are you doing? What are you hoping is done? Oh, there's a checkpoint down here. Maybe that has something to... No. Just a random checkpoint. Grab the profite stuff. Wondering what kind of lightning spells I should use later. Everything is brought to cats in, which in theory, the last thing I have to do. Ooh. That's fair. But yeah, I might just go some lightning, some other stuff. Let's see. I'll try and run these down. Alright, I'll be honest, the light storm wave is feeling better and better the more I'm using it. It keeps me safe. It keeps the enemies at distance. It is easier to dodge them. Yeah, I'm happy with this. Obviously, there are moments where I get caught out right there, but hopefully. On. Yeah, fissures would help here. More of them. So technically it's a fissure, right? Of course I understood it. It's a fissure then. The only thing that supports this is the woman. Alright. Can maybe do something with that. But for now, I'll path towards stuff in the tree. Might stop where I am though. Look. So up here is the other thing I need to go to, because this is like trigger, energy trigger, right? And this is like also trigger stuff, which this build will have a lot of. These are all good, but I think it's time for us to like lean into some stuff now. So gaining this as extra damage, I think is a good idea now. I'm gonna try and lean into both if I can. Ideally, in an ideal world, I will not be using Cold Infusion. In an ideal world, I will not be using this, and the damage will be more for it, because I'll have so much of lightning and cold. But for now, I have no choice, because it does improve my damage quite a bit. Right, if I go and I click this, and we click this, there are things I can do here that will technically increase my damage, but I can't do them yet. They're not good yet. Unfortunately. So what I'm gonna do, I think, is probably gonna remove infusions completely from my build. Stack cold and lightning on my gear, either or, right? Because you can't have. You can have some cold, but then you need like physical. It's fine, but if you don't get physical, maybe you get lightning. I think it'll be good if you have a bit of both, maybe. If that doesn't work, I'll just move away from that and, you know, call it a day or whatever. Because I think in order to make this build work, we'll need this damage here. I'll probably need some defense somewhere. And we'll need some crits somewhere. Like, I could grab this entire thing. If I grab this, I'll probably not need more crit for a long time. So, maybe I will rethink this. Like, click. Well, it's an area of effect. I think I want to keep that for now. If we grab these two, and we go up here. We grab Dex, like we said we would. And we hop into here and start with this. Like, if I click this now, in order for this to be like, alright, it had to be like 40 damage increase. Maybe 30. It's like 10 for now, right? But this scales quickly. So I'm going to grab the crit chance here, and I'm going to grab the damage bonus. And then I'm going to go for the rest here. Hopefully, with this, all this, as soon as I grab this, I can actually change these two to intelligence. Like that one, and I can also, like, switch the gear a little. I should be okay. Yeah. If I refund this now, and I'm wasting some money, but I want to show you guys. I lost 12 damage or whatever. And if I click this, it does like 25, right? And you see the different jumps. So hopefully, these two. I'm gonna grab this too, and I'm gonna grab this. And I'm probably gonna grab this as well. Maybe. I haven't decided. But maybe this is a good idea too. Because we do need to keep our accuracy high.
Nerdy Nilo the lab which says ha, idiot.
No, I'm not a nerd. I'm just telling you guys what's going on. Alright, so we're gonna do some cold damage now. I don't think there's anything here now. I think Theft of Iris got the Ancient Steed and that's it. So all we have to do here is find the boss. If we look at our build here, and we write extra gold, right? That's gonna blink on this. I don't think it's gonna blink. Oh, they're blinking here. It's not what we look. There's some extra fire here. I think these two are the only extra thing you have found. Yeah, I can't see any. So it means that we were having cold damage and lightning damage no matter what happens. Hopefully. Technically, I could be freezing those guys, but or beating them with the staff. But our storm wave is at 230. Quarter staff is like 300. Alright. I have more health than I thought I would. Alright. Alright, we found it. I'm wondering if I could put one more item in here, what would I put? Probably something with lightning, right? So if I write lightning here, I think I would just do like innervate maybe. Or conduction. A hard fucking question, honestly. Maybe concentrated effects of the mean damage. But it wouldn't be anything like impressive, I don't think. Oh yeah, I can use both now. We have both heralds up now, for no reason really. Not gonna help me very much. I gotta actually check if there's like an aura that can help me. Alright, I'm gonna stop wasting time now. I'm gonna actually go for it. Oh. Be staying away between bouts here. When that energy shield is good again, I'll go in. Ow. Okay. That was mean. Really little guy. I'm dead. Oh shit. I managed to freeze him just in time there. All in the middle. Okay, good. Froze again. This is why I always want some cold, because you can still like do stuff with ice. And lightning, of course. But he's already like slowed and bullshitted. Alright, well, there you go. Alright. We did it. Let's see if there's an actual aura that I can genuinely use. So, Herald of Ice isn't gonna help me for a long time, fortunately. Grab this. And we'll go here. I don't... We might need the gems here, so put them aside. And we'll do the bench here. Nice spell damage. I want to kind of build on that a little, see if we can make it to something good. Oh, and that was very quickly answered. And an armor and energy shield. Might as well. Thorns. I'm gonna save that. I can probably play with that. That. Get him. Sell, and we'll get rid of some of this stuff. We'll do a bit of a lo-fi now. Out of the rock constantly blasting me. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. So we want aura stuff. Aura. We'll see what we can get. Thunder. Accuracy while supported skill is active. That would be useful. So buff is what they're called. These. We can get a couple of things here. We can get vitality. Gives us life regen. I don't hate that. Got spirit. Clarity as well. Mana I'm not too concerned with. But these two could be good. So got ourselves both of these. It's gonna cost us everything, but it means that I don't have to go with this for a long ass time, if ever. So we'll be getting rid of that for a while. I can basically ignore that mechanic for 30 levels, maybe 20. I'm happy about that. Let's go to the water area then. We still have the Trial of Secamus. Don't worry, I'm not forgetting. So for us, our build here, bit weird. I'll show. Okay, I'll show. Aspirations of an ancient civilization still resonate. So this is gonna be our ascendancy. Now, it's a bit strange. So meta skills gain more energy. Meta skills are things that trigger. So like if I crit a lot, it might trigger a thingy that throws a spell out for free. That's a meta skill. We're gonna be doing that. And then there is this, which is also, this is a meta skill here. Kind of. It is a trigger skill that will happen when I do a crit. That's how it works. It will do so for every crit, I believe. Very, very strong. And this is why we're going to be stacking a lot of dexterity dexterity and strength. Because both of those two is going to scale on single target. Okay. I don't know about the wave. Strength also gives me health, which is kind of important. Yeah. But then there's this. Now this is extra lightning, whatever the fuck. There's also an ice one, and that's kind of what I'm torn a little. Because in genuine theory, if this turns out to not be a meta skill, so it's not one of these skills here. Like particularly this here. If it doesn't have anything to do with meta stuff, which it probably does, let's be honest. Then I might actually remove this and just go for this. 10% damage is 10% damage. I might remove this and put that there. It depends a little how important this particular skill here is. But for now, we'll go lightning, I guess. We are playing lightning. Yeah, that's the general plan there. I have a lot of damage, potential damage, but my survivability is a big worry of mine. Because what I'm thinking here is, I'm thinking I do the trigger skill that my ascendancy gives me. The one that explodes depending on what element I'm using. Like dexterity, strength, whatever. I'm going to be using that. But also I'm thinking I used the cost on crit one. I was doing a lot of critting. And then tie maybe a cold spell and a lightning spell into that one. And have them sort of play off each other a little. I might do lightning ball and frozen orb, whatever. And have them be slower projectiles and everything. So that they do a lot of damage. Something like that. Haven't really decided, but yeah. can also split them up. Have one of them trigger Frozen Orb and the other one be constant shock, which I will be doing a lot of too. Crit and shock. And have 2 spells. We'll see what I do. But both of these will be spells. So it may be difficult to make both of them really good if I split them up. So we'll see what I do. But I think Ball of Lightning is a good idea. And I think Frozen Orb is a good... These 2 spells are a good idea. It's a matter of picking the right one here. Or making them either in the same gem or separate. Oh, boss, I think. Yeah, boss. Alright, she is resistant to cold, I think. Yeah. He will be a bit tougher. So, I do about 150 here, and I do about... Yeah, the same with this, I think. Oh, 200 about. This lightning might actually be better. Definitely better for these. He's gonna be doing her dangerous AoE soon. Gonna put like walls up, and we have to like find the one that isn't blocked. See? More enemies. Again. Damn. How many ads this time? Good. Resisting frost is unfortunate. Alright, there we go. 2 skill points. Nice. Okay. I could grab this. It's not bad. I can also grab this skill speed. These are also things I'll need anyway, but for now I'm like okay without it. Skill speed is important. Might not seem like a lot, you know, 5% here, 3 here. But hey, 8% together, that does a lot, trust me. I think it's time we started investing in crit then. I think it's crit time. I don't need this right now, and I don't need that right now. I don't want to go up here and grab these 2, or that node here, or this particularly. I'd rather do the crit here and then move on to... So hard, actually. Maybe I bite the bullet here. And what I do is I grab the crit, right? I grab this crit. I grab this spell, crap. So I can just get rid of it. So it's like gone. Alright, so I grab this. I grab this. And then I go grab the skill speed. Grab the faster start, whatever. And then I start pathing out towards this crit node here. And up here. And sort of hang around these points. Because there's a crit node up here too. And it's this one. And this is a big one. Because increase my crit chance. And chance is going to be very, very, very difficult for me to get. Like, let me show you. So this is 10%, yeah? 10%. Please lower the music a little. Turn to affect how I think. Here we go. So if you look at the quarter staff strike, that's going to be my single target. If you look at the crit here, it's just 18%, yeah? If I click this is just damage, right? If I click this, you're going to see the damage go up. So if I click this, you see 10%, you might think, oh, it's going to be 10% here. No. That's not how it works, see? The percentages are small and slow. So with this entire node here, my crit is going to bump up to about... let's see. Maybe 24%. 25 at a top. And with this one, it's going to hump up to about 35, 34. And with this one, it's going to do... it's going to go down to 30, I think. And with this one up here, we might be able to squeeze out a bit more. So we'll end up at about 50% from just the tree. And that's good. Honestly, that's what we want. If there's more crit, I don't know if we can actually squeeze out anymore. Because if you look at our build here, there are aspects that we can take. For example, I'll give you a great example. I'm not too concerned with this here. The skill speed, I don't really know. I don't mind if we don't have that. So we have 2 points. That's not the only thing we might have. We also might have this. Because of how accuracy is going to work for us. We can have a lot of dex. And if you look in the game, dex gives you accuracy. Which it might be so that we don't actually have to have any accuracy in it. If that's the case, we'll have a few more points. Now getting crit, if you look here and if you look at my crit, there it is. So the crit chance percentage is gonna be not that much. Hey, so if you guys remembered, I clicked 10% and it gave me like 1 point. So that's like a good reference. It's like 0.8. So if I have 100 crit chance and 10 gave me 1 point, that's 10%, right? We got 200, that's about 20, maybe 30, depending on how diminishing to work. And that's on top of the, I think it's 18 I had from the start. No, roughly. So I can get, there are definite things we can do. Like this is crit chance. This is just crit damage. But there are definitely places we can like try and get crit from. You click crit here, you can like look around and we can see if we can find something. Because we do need more crit. That's just going to be a thing. But I don't know where I'm going to get it from necessarily. This is damage. I already need that. That's spell crit. Not gonna help. Spell crit. And also... I'm like running very low on options. Like this, for example, has crit chance. We might grab that because 10% is 10%, right? Down here, though, this is damage bonus on both of them. And it's not going to help us very much. That's too far and by a lot. Like, I think we are kind of screwed in terms of getting more crit. I think we are reaching the level that I can afford with crit. Unfortunately, but also the truth. Well, there is spell damage. Doesn't really help us all that much. Knives and daggers, which doesn't exist in the game yet. I think that's it for us. I don't think we can get much more. We can like grab some freezing stuff, and that'd be kind of cool, but I don't think it's wise, honestly. Speed won't help me. Well, we're gonna have to think on what the hell we spend those points on. That's gonna be a tough one. I know that the crit will help. I'm gonna grab that now, and that's what we're working in now. But yeah, we're gonna be stuck for a while on trying to find damage, survivability. Come on, a potion. Because I have no idea what to put those points in. I have been thinking going attack damage. And that could be a good idea. Because it's just flat DPS, right? Problem with that is I don't think there's any near where I am in the tree. If you look at, right, like attack damage, right? Or like there's some here, but it's only on full and low life, which I don't want to be on either of those. There's no one down here, which that one does count. I think there's one out here too. So unarmed attacks. This is an armed attack, so that won't help me. Crit chance for attacks. Not bad. We might grab this if we can. Like if we go into show chat and we go to we go out, we go down here. We are not too far away from this. There's attack damage. There's a mana leech here. Attack speed, accuracy. Crit and damage. That's a tough one. Because we'll be forced to spend like some shitty points. We go attack and we go like a look around. There are other avenues, of course. Whenever I look at this tree, I expect to zoom in like those infinite zoom patterns. Yes, I know. Yeah, it's messy. Very messy. There are a few attack nodes near me, but like I said, there's not many. Like, there's a few. We've got this one, but this one's too far. Like, already, I can tell you that already. Like, if I grab this, I'll get, like, in here, and then it'll be, like, over. Like, it's not worth it, honestly. Like, I need something that's accessible next to the tree that I can use for damage. There's electrocute build-up. It's not going to help me. Bow, I don't use. Sure, that would be nice, but that's too far away. Even if I go physical, which means sure, we can go physical. There's going to be more options here, probably. It's break armor with alignments. And that, on the other hand, might actually be good. Not bad. There's this. Not bad either. Because like my damage starts with physical. That's the start. That's the start. Like, if you look at this, this is melee weapon, right? Everything I do starts at physical. Everything I do starts there and then it gets converted. So if I do, I don't know, storm wave, it goes convert from fizz to lightning. It means anything that increases physical will increase lightning. And same goes to the quarterstaff. Again, cold infusion, right? Extra as cold damage. As long as none of the stuff I'm doing is fire lightning, I'm good, right? Well, I'm doing lightning now, and I haven't really scaled lightning high enough to actually use it yet. We can gamble here. Okay, so let's look first. So we got that one here. That one I could go for, but don't know about that. So this one is like the most prevalent. Extra chaos. I don't know. Not really. I can scale. Break, extra armor. I don't really care about. Critical damage bonus, physical damage, and then. So if I remove this crit chance, we can get some extra damage, and that would be nice. Sure. Hits break so and so. Not bad at all. The problem with this, like the problem here, is a big thing that they have forgotten. Fortunately, I shall show you. Do not worry. Go here, grab a skill gem, and none of these break armor. None of my skills can break armor. The mace only thing. All gems, see? Oh, crossbow as well. So this is kind of pointless. I don't know why it's here. It doesn't apply to me unless you use a mace. So that's not going to help me. This will. And aside from that, I don't know what else to go for damage-wise. There isn't much. Attack damage when on full life is fine. Because full life means full life, right? When you haven't lost any health. That can technically be a good idea. And low life, same thing. But if I'm on neither of these two, then this is a wasted node. Alright, fuck it. What we'll do is we'll remove these because these are conditionals. So this will only happen if I chilled, which I will be doing, sure, but it's only elemental damage. Everything I do is converted from elemental damage. I don't want to start with elemental damage if I can avoid it, right? These are fine, technically. But I think it's better if I start doing this. So, for example, this is good because this is like normal damage and shock. So, this is fine. This is no problem. There's another lightning damage node somewhere. What I can do here is I can go in here and I can grab these two. That will be something I could do. Because this is just nice. Honestly, this is just a nice node. I will be hit a lot, most likely. So having more attack speed, not a bad idea. Sure. Aside from that, I don't know. Critical damage, knockback distance, physical damage. Not bad. Is there anything else I can grab in here that would be useful? Yes, that would be useful. That's actually good. So this could actually be good. If I can then go down here and grab this comfortably. This has given me a lot of crit chance. See this? Chance. Physical damage. And this is just nice to have. I don't need this particularly, but it would be nice to have as well. Not quite sure if I can grab it or not. Maybe I can. I can grab this. This is just a nice quality of life feature. Being able to stun and actually bring up stuns in fights is useful enough for me to actually... These two are non-negotiable. They're both good damage. They both give me a good spread of damage. This is just energy shield. Technically, I don't have to go for this. There are other ways for me to get energy shield that isn't as nasty. On too far. I don't want to go there. If I can avoid using this. I know it hurts. It's a lot of energy shield I'm losing there. If I can avoid using that, I can comfortably grab some of this stuff. Evasion rate thing, parry, quick evasion per maximum energy. Okay. Bad. Let's do. First stuff. Curses. I don't intend to play with curses. Magnitude of shock. Increased chance of shock, attacks, and lightning. This is lightning damage. Penetrate. I can grab that again. Get mana region. It's not gonna help at all. Well, we do have this. We can grab this and be happy, I guess. That's something we can do. This will give me some damage. Hold on low life. Like, Killer Instinct will help on anything I do with clear speed. Because obviously, ideally, I will not get hit when I'm running around clearing enemies out. Ideally. in an ideal universe, I know, whatever. More attack damage from low life. If I'm at low life as a fucking evasion build with no energy shield, because that will happen when you got low life, you probably don't have an energy shield, then I am dead. It's that simple. So that's why I'm like hesitant. Critical hit chance, daze. What is daze? I've never figured that out. Can I do daze? Alright, specific skills. Go. Critical hit chance against full life. Wait. 80% damage with hits against enemies that are on full life. This will massively increase my player speed. Go with this. Right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, this is the best way. Penetration. Shield and shock. Just duration and magnitude. I don't really care about that. Stun, knockback, strength. Critical damage bonus. Damage with hits. In theory, this will be a lot more damage. That's good, that's good. That's nice. Alright. I think this is fine. These chances. I think I can't make this any better. Be real. I'm tapped out now. Okay. I think that's it. That's all we can do. I should hurry back to... I've stayed here too long. That's a good spear. Put that there. There you go. Before it moves away. No. We're in Lost City, and we need to find a thingy here still. Yeah, abandoned shrine is what we need to find. Well, let's try up here then. There's another thing we can do, by the way. So, in all likelihood, I will be using 2 heralds. And I will probably be using 1 cast on crit thing. I don't think I can afford anything else. Because I think you get about that much in regards to our spirit from. If that's the case, I may not need the herald. So let me show what I mean. I know we're switching in and out a lot and theory crafting, whatever, but let me just show what I mean. Down here, this here, like extra lightning damage when I have a Herald of Thunder, right, is good, kind of. How good, I don't know, because it basically implies that if I go lightning, I might have to, like, it might do a lot. It might do nothing. So if I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I can get this probably. Now, if you look at the stats here, again, remember, physical and attack and melee happens before conversion. So before this converts from physical to lightning, all of these apply first. So attack damage, and then this, right? If you look at the rare, it's 50 attack damage on every mob all the time with crit. Is that better? I don't know. Maybe not. It could be. It could be, and that's the problem. Because if I go here, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then grab this, I can also click this button and then undo these two, and it will basically mean I get 1 point extra. Right? So you can like finish around this. I don't know. I mean, we can Google how good coming calamity. We can Google it. Is it good or not? I don't know. I don't know if it's good or not. Okay, so I think it is good, and that's kind of the problem. Because again, so all my modifiers will happen first. So melee, physical, whatever, this will happen first, and then the conversion will occur. It will convert into the thing, and then I'll do the thing, and the 50% damage will apply. The thing is, how much damage I will have from lightning and cold without conversion is the question. In other words, my single target. This is my single target. It's just a quarterstaff attack that I've then used cold infusion on to then give me extra shit. Later, I will not be using this. I will just be attacking normally and hoping that my full damage and whatever else I have on my stuff will be enough to make shock and whatever the fuck happen. That's the theory. The problem with that is I don't know how much 50% of that is going to help, if any. Then again, we do have this shit on both. 5% extra damage, extra lightning. And then we have this as well, 10% here. 15% extra, and then on top, I mean, maybe it's good. Like, but I kind of want this too. Like, I'm greedy. Because I have 1 point left over. And if I put this point here away, and I put, like, lose some crit, I can path to here really comfortably. I can do this, and I can remove these two like this. It saves me some pathing. And I can then put this again, and I have 1 more point extra. that I can then use either, you know, I can either use it here again, or I can start pathing in. But if I path in, I need to remove something, and I don't know what. I think maybe this goes. Hear me out. So, chalk is fine, but it's only fine if I intend to use cost on chalk, and I don't think I will. And if I don't think I will, then having this doesn't do anything, really. Which means I can probably go like this and be decently happy. This is what we're doing. We're doing this. I don't care about anything else. I'm made up my mind. That's what we're doing. I'm gonna save this, grab this, copy paste, click this, shut. Again. I think that's what we're doing. Hopefully, I did something there. What are we doing here? So, I'm going for the crit, and I think that's the right play. So we're gonna grab crit here again. You can see the increase here. We're at 22% now, and the damage did jump up quite a bit. We're now getting to a point where I'm actually starting to crit. And honestly, that's what we want. We're looking for the 2. Tell me what I'm doing. I think the only elemental damage I will be avoiding, like the plague, is fire damage. No real reason, honestly. Aside from the fact that I don't know, I don't find fire damage particularly rewarding. You've only got one good spell in the game that's fire damage, in my opinion. The chance is always funny because it's a few times the percentage is actually real. Yeah. The worst part about percentages when it comes to crit is the fact that in this game, there are things that trigger off when crits happen. But when you're not critting, you're basically crying. So mitigating that is going to be a bit of a thing. These enemies, not too concerned with this. Ugh. I don't like those enemies. Reviving. Ow. Where's the tomb? Might be it. Yeah, that's it. Nice. So we're grabbing the crit, and then I'm going to be moving down towards the herald. Rattling. I'm just going to go back. I'm going to go to the new area. I think that's a smart play. Gonna ignore the loop. Oh yeah, chat. You want Booba? I figured I'd toggle femboy mode for a while. Not really femboy mode, but you know what I mean. And go for this. Can I get rid of this? That can be good. I don't quite dare throw that out. Armor, strength, okay. Better than what I've got. Armor, strength, fire resistance, cold, nice. Boots suck. And we'll put the arms in here. Maybe I should grab a stun one. Being stunned sucks in this game, by the way. It's the worst. Alright. Rape. So physical damage or something. Fuck. Accuracy is the most useless fucking thing on dex spell. Already have fucking dex. This is a good ring. I don't want to throw it away. Is there any other ring I could use here that would be better? Anything I can turn good? But this spear, though, is one hell of it. Alright, we have two. Don't think I can use. Okay, so I'll throw that in gems. Grab some currency. Lightning infusion. I don't think I have enough damage for. Don't. We need to transition into lightning when we can here. I don't know why I took this portal. I'm so dumb. Oh. My brother is written. Don't need to go there. You go to barrel. Oh yeah, we're not there yet. Lost City first. Alright, fine. Go. Where do I go? Go here. Need to find the barrel shrines on the gemling thing. The storm wave is now starting to do quite a bit of damage. Or storm wave, rather. Alright. Good enough. Nice. We shot them. I already ran out of stun charges. Proves that are useful. Breaks armor, huh? What armor? I'll break what I don't use. I think in here was like the golden tomb and yeah, the golden, okay. I always die on the Galleria, by the way. Every time. I don't know what it is. I think I'm just greeting too much. Okay. Be fine. Did do another good level there. Increase my crit. No, not crit. My crit damage, rather. We'll see if I even go for it. I'll look at it and we'll see. Because like crit damage is like pointless if you don't crit. So I might hold off on it until I start critting and then we can do it. I'll take a look after these guys are dead. Ow. Alright, so this is crit damage, crit damage, crit hit, extra damage. So that's crit chance. That's crit chance. I could suffer through this and try and get there, and it'll be fine probably. But if I don't go there, then where the fuck do I go? Like in my build that I've made, there's 2 down we go. Yeah. So I would go to Staggering Palm. That would be where I go. Because it gives you fizz damage and some crit. Sure, but mostly fizz damage. And then I would go down here, which this would really help with my clear speed. But it would give this fucked up view because it would mean I would be murdering all the trash. But I would be garbage against bosses. And it would be like bad. It might be offset with it. So I might go down here and grab this and then sneak out here and then grab some of the crit notes here. Play around with this and then dip into this in the meantime, back and forth between these two. And like leave this for a bit. Because I don't want to go through this to get to this. I don't. I think we're going to go down. I think that's what we'll do. This is going to give me some strength here somewhere, right? No? Okay. We can go Dex. Grab some more Dex. I don't want to be in a position where I start missing. Fuck that. I don't care about... I don't particularly care about crit damage at the moment. The act of critting is what I'm after, really. Oh, here we go. Yeah, yes. Stay the fuck away from him, messing up. No, I'm not going near you. No, go away. Yeah, you can die. That's the first time I survived that properly. Yeah, you can die in this corner. That's what you... This is gonna be garbage. Bleeding, weapon swap. Weapon swap. Gosh. Why are they being mean again? I don't know, man. I was sitting here thinking about that, and I mean they're not wrong. My chat is kind of dead, but I don't mind as long as like no one really cares. But if they start mentioning it all the time, then yeah, it's gonna be annoying. Maybe I keep this for bleed boot. Nah, we get rid.
Young one,
Oh, you guys didn't see it, did you? Me and Pring can see it. Me and Pring can see it. So I banned someone because they were like spamming me and shit. Like it's those bot thingies, you know, they want you to like go with voice site and jerk off some algorithm or some shit. And they write mean shit in order to incentivize you to go to their site, I guess. I don't know what their business model is. Yeah, they write a bunch of mean crap. Like they write like your chat is so empty, blah blah blah, fix it by going here, doing this, blah blah. It's okay. Please reset my camera. Guess FFS isn't working properly because usually I can see delete stuff. I don't know. It is what it is. You don't have to apologize, man. I thought I would get the free viewers healing. Oh, you know. Yeah, you'd think so, huh? Honestly, I've gotten so used to like seeing them now. Like, it doesn't really bother me that they write mean shit, but it's like, like as a business person, I'm looking at that and I'm like, damn, you're really trying to appeal to some people with some insecurity issues, huh? Kind of fucked up. I go back to being half asleep in my chair. Oh, Pring, why are you half asleep? Tired? Did they drain you? I'm gonna try and like burn him down now. There we go. I got a crit. Yeah, no, the fucking links is stupid. Annoying. Knows, then there was easy meal. Have to get cooking clean. Wasn't much to deal with. Could be the worrying about others. Yeah, I mean that does drain people. That will drain you. 100%. Alright, we got Burl Shrines. I'm gonna grab the thingy. Go in, please. Oh. They even go here, move the thing to think. Yeah, they are. They're doing that. I do need a new staff. Staff is fine, but I need something electric. Little shits. I think two might be up here. I'm gonna go there and check. If you're wondering what the message was, by the way, they basically said or wrote, your chat's so empty, it's giving no signal vibes, and then fix it by going here. That's what they're writing. That's one of them. Like, I've seen some egregious fucking ones, to be honest. Like, I've seen one that came in, like, when I was, like, starting a stream. I don't remember it fully. And it basically went something along the lines of, wow, enjoy streaming to 0 viewers, question mark, and then go here to fix it. Basically, something like that. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Okay, dude. Yeah, some of them are pretty atrocious. In all fairness, we were giving no signal vibes. I mean, sure, but I mean, some people lurk, some people are AFK, some people are cooking. Like, you know, it happens, right? I mean, I don't mind. I don't have this problem where I'm just quiet because no one's here and I struggle to talk. I never shut the fuck up. That's my problem. I keep talking even there's nothing of value to say. I got the other problem. So it's not like it's bothering me. Like, I don't mind if people are AFK or whatever. It's just that the fucking bots piss me off. Because there are people out there use the service and that's why they keep trying. Yeah, that's probably it, honestly. Probably working, that's why. I'm trying to be productive. Hey, there you go. Productivity is good. No, no, no! Fuck. Well, whatever. I did the objective. I'm happy and get the fuck out of here. I did do it, right? Yes, and now it's burial shrines, yeah. What music am I listening to now? Oh yeah, it's just something. I'm just overthinking like always. What are you overthinking about now? Also, funny thing, I remember when Angel was quiet and barely any chat phase, and I was the only chatter during those times, and I was just put active chat and can't stop talking. I know. Oh fuck, he's ready to lurk. Oh my god, Pring. Actually nothing. Oh my god. Reference why I wasn't talking to chat. It's okay. Pring forgot about the raid. Alright, my K. Fucking hell, that just one-shot me. Survivability is clearly a problem with this build. Holy. I need to do something about that. Might be have to do some resistance stuff. What level am I? 25? Alright, you know what? We're gonna have to do something about this. Damn, finally hitting a wall. What do you mean? Alright. My survivability is a bit low. Let's actually do something about this. Great, sounds so stressful. They are stressful. I actually placed a mirror next to my monitor so I can see my door through it. Oh. Keep dying for once. Yeah, I know. Get rid of this. Maybe we can do something without flaws? Hold on. We're recovering on the life. Okay, sure. We get rid of this. Alright, so now I'm gonna look. So I can probably dump one in there. That's not good enough to boost. But if we go into armor, we're going to be using that one later. It's level 33 though, so not going to help us now. What we have to do here, main damage time to that dungeon is fire and lightning. We're being kind of fucked by that. My gear is kind of bad, so let's see if we can change that a little. Asian rating and this is a garbage. Intelligence. We can't really get much new stuff. If we can get some new gloves, that would make me happy. Crit damage. Maybe that will be something I can do with something. Hold armor. No. Not interested either. Maybe we can make something accurate. Okay. Gamble. It might be better, but we'll have to put it in here for now because I can't use it. Problems with my build. Let's see. Fire lightning, that will do. Mono region. 14 strength, that'll give me some life. And we can get some lightning wrists. Oh, lightning res. Maybe we can get some more lightning res. Replace that rune. Get 2 of these. Now we're at 45 lightning res. Our fire is a bit higher as well. Alright, we now went from dying a lot. Let's see if we still die. On monocores. In theory, we can make that into... I say better, we don't really need mana. I don't know if you noticed. We're doing A-okay with that. Okay. We're looking for a shrine and a tomb, so... see if we can find some. So far, we're doing better. That's all you have to do, chat. If things are going wrong, you stop and think what the fuck's going wrong. Like, if you're taking lightning damage, that's how you died. Now you go instantly killed. Might be time to do something about your lightning resist. It's worth its weight in gold. There we go. That was a level. I'm gonna keep going, but this time I'm gonna pick strength. Just get some extra health. Ideally, I probably want... about 140 dex and then rest and strength and int 2. whatever capacity is needed for me to use gems. I think that's gonna be the... You saw that, right? I got hit by that lightning again and I didn't die. Alright, we're doing good. Again. Armor and a brace there, and then like... lightning damage, but not a lot. Nice. Haven't found the tomb or the other thing yet, but whatever. Oh fuck. Whenever those bats fall down on me, at 50-50 I die. At least earlier, felt like that. Might be onto something here. Or not. Yeah, okay, never mind. Temporal bubble will slow me down. I'm gonna stay out of it. Fine. I think this might be the boss. Yes. The Hearth of Death. Yes. Definitely the boss. Alright, well, I know where he is now. Still need to find the burial chamber and the offering place. If I wouldn't build a burial chamber, I would build it in the middle here, but that might just... Yeah, I'm gonna avoid that. I would build it like here. But I don't know. Oh, there's a checkpoint down there. Oh, I found it. Down here it was. Yeah, it doesn't look ominous, huh? Oh, I'm not good at white AoE. Oh no. Alright, that one's okay. Nice. There's gonna be more, of course. Alright, now we need offering. In my humble experience, offerings have always been around the corner of the maps. Oh, I'm just gonna go check those. That's my experience. Okay, that's a golden chest. Very dangerous. Probably want to be here around. Okay, that's a lot of enemies. Have to be careful. I'm like one tap away from death and those ice things. I'm not very good at resisting ice. One of the worst elements at the moment. Okay. Alright, we did that somehow. None of them are particularly good. It's very unlikely we're gonna find the offering over here somewhere. So. Let me just grab this and we'll go and check other place. Max life strength. Max life strength isn't bad, but I have a lot of resistance on that, so I don't particularly want to get rid of that. Ah, fuck it. Put everything in there. Yeah, maybe we can make this. Technically, yes. Let's see. Spirit. Heart of Ice. We already got Thunder at high, so back we go. Back and through. Back and through. Back and through. Grab this checkpoint. Up to somewhere. Oh, power did an offering. Either up here or down here. So I'm gonna go down and check. Alright. Alright. Oh, come on, Archer, die, please. There's a checkpoint here. That's a good thing. Okay, so that's gonna lead up to that room there. Alright. Dead end, it seems. As far as that goes, anyway. But there was an area down here we could explore, so go away, please. Thank you. Well, that looks like an offering to me. Alright, so cold is probably what I need, so I'm gonna look at water then. Evasion, leech, attack as mana. Okay. It's not... And that's the boss area, so... I can, like, sneak a level out, maybe. If we're lucky. But, that'll take some doing, I think. I'll farm some monsters and we'll see what happens. Yeah, I think I've run out now. Don't think there's much here. Alright, sure. We'll keep going. Mm-hmm. Alright, Hearth of Keth. Let's go. This boss, I don't know if he's tough or not. I never had a problem with him, but I also don't play squishy build. We'll see. I got a good freeze on him there. So far, it's not too bad. Even the hits that land because I'm not dodging aren't so bad. I think getting the extra fire resistance is really helping here. It means I can like take my time really. Oh, that was a good freeze. There you go. There you go.
Thank you for your sacrifice.
We did it. I don't think I did get one actually. Grab that. Old spells, mana. I'll be honest, that ring is kind of bad. I don't think there is any staffs that I can like go for here. So that lightning staves would be fucking incredible if I can get them to work, but I don't think I can. I have a few and they're worse in every conceivable way. I have that one. That one. In theory, this one would be amazing. In theory, but it's not working out in practice. If I put this on, you get it yourself. It's losing a lot. Like, I could probably fix that. The way I would do that is I would probably go in here and I would like go... Like, the best way to check this. This is why infusions are so stupid. So this is the actual damage. Put it on, you can see it's not so bad, and I can maybe do something with this. Because this is like lightning and fire, which is fine. If I then do... I don't have an exile. If I did, I would put it in and I would get another affix. What you can do here is we can gamble, we can do this, do these, and I can go like into runes here. And I can look at this and I can go, okay, I can either go physical, which I think I will. Because it will make it easier to build this. So if I go here, hoping. I say that, but and the physical isn't doing shit. What if we tap into lightning? I'm gonna gamble here again. Already putting the points in it. There we go. Better on that, which means it's gonna be better on this. That's better for single target for sure. What would we do? Okay, so we finally moved away from cold now. That's partly why I did that. We'll still have cold damage, it just won't be our biggest contributor. And that's kind of what I wanted. I wanted to move away from that. Because I don't want to use this gem if I don't have to. The other gem I can't do much about. This gem we are stuck with lightning for a while. Does too much for us for the time being. Precision doesn't do anything at the moment because I'm 100% hitting, so the accuracy is still good, but I have nothing else to spend those fucking points on anyways. It's time to travel to the Valley of Titans. Valley. Oh.
This is no place for mortals.
Next pack I will level. The next group of monsters. Monster. I don't die before that, that is. There you go. Hey. Wasn't even aware we had projectile damage. I'm just gonna lean into better strength now. And we have 47, which I'm okay with. I'll keep it around 50. And then we'll go to X again. Next node. That is... I'm gonna stay out of that. This is oral. There we go. Nice. Hello, Angel. What's up, gamer? What's up, Angel? You having fun? Bum, bum. Angel lives. She does. Cute, no? Hello, Angel. Thanks for doing the shout out thing. I was about to. Boom boom. I'm alive. Yes, yes you are. Grab that now. There we go, cap and everything. Have soup, I'm trying to be productive as usual. Relaxes. Nice. Relaxing is good. I'm just fucking around in PoE. Okay. That hurts. Alright, yeah, no, I'm just gonna keep myself mobile here. The fucking orbs are gonna kill me. There you go. Oh, okay. Didn't think that would kill me, but it did. Alright, opposite will work tomorrow with apartment. Nice. Yeah. I got ripped. For sure. I don't like these enemies. They're not bunched up. They're like falling apart and stuff. Alright. All the mages are almost dead. There they are. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Ah, fucking hell. I'm just gonna ignore those. If they don't want to fight, then fine. Yeah. There we go. That's better. Underground enemies are the worst. I agree. I've hated them in every game I've encountered them in. One has proximal intangibility. Yeah, that's annoying. Made it work. Nice. Still need to find the last barrier, I guess, or whatever it's called. Seal. The last seal. Give me a sec. I smell fire. I'll inform my dad and we'll... Don't know what it is. Not in the house, but it's somewhere. I have a security camera system, and it's not here. I'll check. Did the cat do something again? No. This is not cat related. Don't think. I'm in a concrete bunker, so it's not me. My dad is checking, I think. I have to go cook food soon anyway, so it's not like helping. My dad is checking now. Smells like a fire. I have a very, very good nose for this stuff. Too good, probably. Like the slightest hint of it, and I oh. It can be far away too. And I think it is far away now. I think it's like, smells like it is. Not as strong as it would be if it's near. You're canary for smoke? Yeah, I am. Because I don't like smoke. Breathing problems. I can smell the smoke when I'm thinking too hard. Yeah, of course, Brink. Of course, Angel. Naturally, that's my skill. When the little cog wheels are overworking, you know, I can tell. It's also why I can tell when you're up to some shenanigans. Okay, my dad is actually going outside to check. Right. I think I'm gonna end the stream here. That's what I think. I want to make sure people aren't hurt. Everything is fine, because like a small little community we have here, we do take care of each other, so they might need my help. I am freakishly strong, so I'll go outside and I'll help. So, short stream, or short-ish. I'm going to be back tomorrow. Everything is going to be as intended. I'll be back again. I'll do my thing. But yeah, bye-bye, and I'll see you tomorrow.